Hello, Collective and Soul Tribe. I will be pulling messages for April 30th for the end of this month. These will be random messages for you guys to see what messages you guys need to know for the ending of April and for today. The messages I will be pulling from for this deck will be from the Prism Oracle Messages deck. Usually I use these, but I haven't used it in a little while. This is what it looks like. So I will be pulling messages today. Today, again, is April 30th. Today is Wednesday. These are messages that could be resonating with you guys for today, but it doesn't have to be today. You could see the messages tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and the messages can still resonate with you because these messages are timeless. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some messages. So Holy Spirit, please give me clear, concise messages for the collective for April 30th. What messages should the collective know for April 30th? And please protect the collective at this time and give them the messages that they need to know that resonate with them at this time, please. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what messages? Oh, here we go. First card on the deck. All right, guys. So the color yellow could represent some type of significance for you guys. That might resonate. You could be wearing the color yellow or you could be seeing the color yellow. Okay. But with this card, it's determination. What I'm looking at when I see this card too, it's like climbing up a mountain and going up that mountain and finally making it to the top. So for some of you guys that might resonate with that message, it could be for some where you could have been in situations where you felt like you were always climbing, basically building stepping stones, right? And it always felt like, for whatever reason, it felt like every time you go a step up, you come down. You go 2 steps up, you come 2 steps down. So this could be confirmation for some of you guys that you're finally getting to a place in your life where you feel like you've reached that top or that peak of the mountain, and it almost feels like things are kind of slowly coming into your favor for some. So take what resonates, which is a good thing. That's a very positive message. I like where this is going. That's a very positive message to start out, you know, in the beginning. So let's see. Faith also wanted to come out. So faith came out. This could be faith within spirituality, your religion, whatever you believe in, obviously. With my channel and with my platform, when it comes to religion and spirituality, I do not judge. So I really don't care if you're Christian. I don't care if you're Muslim. I really don't care if you believe in Buddhism. Basically, with spirituality is you're open to everything, and you don't basically judge. You know what I mean? Like you're not judging, and it's like you kind of agree with all. There's no right or wrong, because what somebody believes maybe in Christianity, you could probably kind of see a similarity with somebody who is Muslim and maybe looks at the Quran, right? Again, 2 different books, but there's certain topics in both books that might correlate with each other. And I don't know what the Quran, you know, has, what it consists of, but with people that I do know who believe in their religion, I've met so many people, and it's almost like when you really think about it and you come to one conclusion, whether you don't believe in a higher purpose, there's still energies, there's still souls, okay? There's still that, right? But with spirituality, you're more open and free. So for some of you guys, your faith could be significant for some. That might resonate for you guys. You guys could be wanting to have more faith when it comes to certain situations that you guys probably go through, okay? The color purple could also be significant. It might resonate with you. And not only that, looking at this picture too, when I see the circle, it also reminds me of community. Like you guys are slowly coming into your own community, and it's almost like you're determined to find your soul tribe or your own community that resonates with you, okay? So that could be confirmation for some of you guys too. When it comes to like groups of people, it's like having faith that eventually you will come towards your soul tribe, or you will meet people who are literally just like you, okay? What are the messages for the collective, Spirit, for April 30th? Thank you. So the next card that came out was balance. So the color green could be significant for some of you guys, okay? So this could be regards to community, your faith, again, like I said, just finding balance within yourself and finding balance within your environments, okay? So if you are dealing with a group of people, it's almost to say that slowly you guys are showing signs of improvement, right? Like showing signs of maybe you're starting to have faith within that group of people that you might correlate with. If it's not like work wise, it could just be family. So you could also see positive changes within your family, you know, where you guys resonate more with each other, things like that. So you could be seeing changes coming with things, you know, that resonate for you guys in the places that you are in right now. What are the messages for the collective spirit? Please give me clear, concise messages for April 30th. Okay, energy. Literally the card that came out. So this color is like an orangey red, basically. So the same thing that I said, like when it comes to like faith and spirituality, it's all about energy, okay? So it doesn't even matter what you believe in. It's your energy. It's like, okay, so what? You could meet somebody, you're a Christian, right? And say you meet somebody who's an atheist. Okay, so what? They have their opinions about their religion, about what they believe in their religion. But I've also met people who, like, even online, I've seen some people online who claim they're like, yeah, I'm an atheist, but when it comes to like energy and soul, I feel like with them, it's more of a scientific thing, right? So if you can prove facts with science, then it's almost like, not to say they believe in the religion, they believe in the energy, right? The topic of it, okay? So, and I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. I could just be basing this off of what I've seen and people that I've met in my life. But literally, it's all about energy, right? Like, it does not matter. Are you a good person or not? Are you a bad person? You know, do you help people when people need help? And I don't mean like money. I mean like energy. Like, do you help people when people need help? Do you take the time out of your day to talk to certain people or get to know people who might be different from you, right? So that could be confirmation too, where it doesn't matter how you look, as long as you're a good person, that's all that matters. And I think a lot of people in society, they're not careful. They're not careful about their energy. And one thing about your energy, you need to balance your energy, okay? So if you're not balancing your energy or keeping yourself grounded, yeah, you will get chaotic. You will lose your mind, like literally lose your mind. So find balance within yourself for the environments that you're in. If the environment that you're in is unbalanced, then honey, you just need to find a way to get out. Literally find a way to get out, but also have a plan. So it's almost like you still have discernment. Like, why would you quit your job without having a backup plan? It has to be so detrimental that you have to quit. You know what I mean? So that if you find something else, then at least you have something to fall back on, that you can pay your bills and do things like that. It's like you can be spiritually led, yes, but a lot of times you have to have discernment. So energy could be very significant for some of you guys. You could be sensitive to other people's energies too. Your energy could also be changing. So this could be also leveling up within life, career, personal, whatever. But energy is very significant, and who you share your energy with also shows you a lot of things too, for those who might resonate with that. So if you're somebody who likes to stay home and mind your business, but then maybe you have a group of friends that like to, and I get it, people do things, you know, you can be young and you do things, right? So say you're the quiet friend that likes to meditate and, you know, keep to yourself, but then you have friends that you do like, but the energy is not right. It's almost like when your parents say to you, you know, some parents do say this to their kids, like, you know, if it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. Or, you know, if Johnny, stop, okay? I'll explain that card too. It's almost like if Johnny was to jump off the cliff, would you join Johnny to jump off the cliff too? It's like, no, because Johnny might get hurt or something might happen to Johnny, so you're not going to jump off the cliff with him. So it's the same analogy where if you feel like in your heart where there's energies around you that don't resonate with you or they don't feel right to you, then you should actually remove yourself from those energies. Not to say that you have to stop talking to them, because again, you could be friends with people, but it doesn't mean you have to hang out with them all the time. Okay, that's also protecting your energy too. Okay, so whatever the situation is, Spirit is saying to stop. Okay, to stop. So this could be like to stop, think about, you know, whatever situation is going on and see how you feel in that energy. Okay, see how you feel, protect yourself. Yeah, go with the flow. Okay, is the next card. So the color red could be significant, and also when I see the color red, it's like root chakra. So for some of you guys too that confirm with this message with your root chakra, it almost feels like you guys feel like you might be in survival mode all the time, and there could be an energy shift where you might need to stop. Okay, where you might need to stop. You don't need to be in survival mode anymore, and now you can kind of just go with the flow, okay, with any circumstances that are coming towards you. So the color blue could be significant. This could be like your third eye chakra too, when I think of the color blue. So let's see. Yeah, so rejection also wanted to come out too. Color orange. Okay, so sacral chakra too. So when it comes to like the color orange too, that might resonate. So rejection. So it's almost like this could be your energy too, where you could be rejecting a lot of things. So remember when I went back to that analogy of the friendships, and the energy of those friendships, that could be also significant for some. Like you guys could be rejecting people, or you might feel rejected in certain situations because you're moving to the beat of your own drum, and it may not resonate with everybody. You may not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. So it almost feels like a lot of people might have to like go into solitude, into hermit mode. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pull one more card. And also 1212 on the timer could be significant too. Strength. Yeah, so to finish the reading, strength came out, the color red as well. So again, survival, root chakra. Okay, so yeah, for some of you guys too, you could have rejected a situation, or you could have been rejected in a situation, and it's basically showing you like how much strength you have in the circumstances that you've been through or gone through, right? And also what I wanted to tell you guys too is like, be very proud of yourself. Okay, please remember that your spiritual journey is a human experience. Even though we are souls within, it is a human experience. You are human, you're not perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're not going to be perfect. That's for one. But at the same time, it's almost like, yeah, nobody's perfect, but it's like, how do you live your life, right? Are you pessimistic? Like, do you go with the flow? Things like that. So there are people that, and you could be one of these people, like where you literally could go to your job every single day and never complain. Like you might joke and stuff like that, but maybe you don't complain about the woes of life. Like, oh my gosh, bills and traffic and you know what I mean? So it almost feels like maybe also you reject a lot of people in your energy because you want to keep your energy also at a higher frequency, and you don't want those energies to boggle or tie you down. Okay, and it also makes you feel tired. Like if you are in negative or very low vibrational energies, and say you go home and for some reason you're so tired, like you have no idea why you're so tired, why you feel like you want to sleep all the time, literally it's because of the energy. It's other people's energies like tugging onto yours, or you've been around too many people for so long that you don't even remember what your own energy feels like. So sometimes it is good, and it is okay to reject people that don't resonate with you. Obviously not in a mean way, but in a graceful and respectful way, like keeping to yourself and things like that. And I get it. Like sometimes people say, oh, you know, you need to talk to people about certain things. But what I've learned also is sometimes you cannot explain things to people who don't know. Okay, so if you're on your spiritual journey and you're talking about angel numbers and things like that, and talking about planets, and talking about the Kundalini awakening and like things like that, if you talk about things like that and people look at you like batting their eyes, then it's like, yeah, no, that's not your soul tribe. That's not for you. They could be cool, nice people, but they don't resonate with you on a deeper level like that. And you need people around you to be able to resonate on a deeper level, in a sense where you may not know all the information, but then you can learn from other people too, who like to go within and like to get knowledge as well. So it's almost like if I'm somebody who's intuitive or I'm clairaudient, and I can like pick up on energies and read people's energies and say like, oh, you're like this and you're like this, and oh, give me your zodiac sign, oh, you're this, I can tell you about yourself, blah 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 blah, right? If you're somebody that can do that, or you meet people that don't engage in those kind of things, or they look at you like this, or they think you're weird or witchy or whatever, who cares? Let it go, let it flow, right? Like the messages said, and literally find your own soul tribe or be within yourself. It like literally means that you either need to go within so that you can attract people who are similar on that higher vibration and frequency like you, and also for you to be able to resonate with people that are like that as well, because again, not everybody understands it. And I feel like right now we're in a time and place where spirituality is something that's becoming more of a topic. It's not an outfit. It's not something that you put on and wear sometimes. It's life. Literally, it's life. So if you're somebody who goes through a lot, you literally probably have gone through awakenings and transformations and deaths and rebirths like over and over and over and over again, okay? So it may not resonate for everybody, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I hope the messages do resonate with you guys. Please like the video, comment down below if it does resonate. Please share the video if you know somebody else that might need to hear the messages being put out today. But I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a really good day, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye, collective and soul tribe. Love you so much. Bye.